We begin with a stark new warning about the future severity of this coronavirus crisis. In a Washington Post interview, CDC Director Dr. Robert Redfield says this: we could see a second wave of the virus next winter, and he says it could be even more difficult than what is happening right now. Yikes, because it would hit at the same time as the flu season.
That's just one of many unknowns facing governors as they decide when and how to reopen their states. Mark Strassmann is in hard-hit Atlanta, where the mayor says she wasn't even consulted by Georgia's governor before he decided to partially reopen in a couple of days from now. Mark, how are businesses handling all this?
We're about to find out, Anthony, and good morning. Georgia ranks in the top 15 of most infected states. Nonetheless, this state is getting ready for what you might call a soft open. Certain businesses can unlock their doors for customers if they follow social distancing and sanitation guidelines. As some of the states around the country began to relax social distancing restrictions, the reality of what normal will look like is starting to sink in.
It's scary. From all aspects.
Lindsay Nash owns a Georgia hair salon and is getting back to work. Governor Brian Kemp announced his plan to begin reopening the state this Friday.
Shutting down for much longer wouldn't be an option because we don't know how long the pandemic will go on.
But some residents and political leaders disagree with Governor Kemp, including the mayor of Albany, Georgia. The city has endured one of the highest per capita infection rates in the country.
I pray that the number of Georgians who are infected and die will not increase significantly in the coming weeks as a result of the lifting of these restrictions.
Dr. Deborah Birx, the White House coronavirus response coordinator, says it's important for governors and mayors to follow the reopening guidelines.
It will have to be on a community-by-community opening. I believe people in Atlanta would understand that if their cases are not going down, that they need to continue to do everything that we said, social distancing.
Birx is worried about asymptomatic spread, a concern bolstered by new antibody research. It suggests many more Americans may have been infected by COVID than first thought.
We're not opening up all businesses as usual by any means.
Many businesses in South Carolina have already been given the green light, in a state where only about 42,000 people have been tested for the virus. Some North Carolina public beaches are now open, some retail too, like department stores. In Texas, Dallas County officials voted to extend their stay-at-home order through the middle of next month.
Texans really want to get back to work. It's kind of part of the Texas DNA.
But Governor Greg Abbott says his forthcoming plan for reopening will overrule any local policy.
To me, I'm living a movie.
Texan Susan Morrison lives in Dallas. She lost her 39-year-old stepbrother and her 83-year-old father to COVID-19 on consecutive days.
To not be able to see your family member die or to be there, hold their hands, and to just hear, oh, he's gone now, is not how I imagine saying goodbye to my father.
The White House has set certain standards for states to reopen, and one of them is a 2-week downward trend of new COVID cases. Gail, by that standard, Georgia fails.
All right, Mark, thank you very much.